Hold on, real quick. Listen, this is the Gray Area Podcast.
Let's
Let's go.
go.
Yes, back again like we never left. MOD, Guru Dane.
Salute.
This is the Gray Area. Every Sunday, every Sunday, we have special guests. We bring you distinguished artists, guests, people of the community. This Sunday is no different. We got Chuck Chan in the building. What's good, my brother?
What's good?
Same old shit, man. Just, get into it. Sunday, man. Appreciate you taking the time out. I know, Sundays are usually family time, quality time for a lot of people. So I do appreciate you taking the time out to come and, chat with us, chop it up and all that. But, yeah, man, how's your week going?
It's going well. It's a busy time of year. This has been one of the first Sundays I've had where it's been kind of I can get up and do what I want to do.
I hear that. Responsibilities. I hear
that. Yeah. So it's like, that's a good thing.
Nah, most definitely, bro. Most definitely. So for our demographic, people who listen to this platform who might not know you, just give a quick introduction, who you are, what you do, and then we're gonna get into it.
I'm Chuck Chan, a home team producer, rapper. I fuck with Killer Shoot, General, Back Pain, Onase Jordan, Deuce Hennessy, Prophecy Ellison from Toronto, Lupus Dave from Jersey. Those are my home team brothers, and we rock out and do shit. But I got a lot of work with a lot of other cats too.
Nah, big facts. Everybody he named, salute to them. They all heavy hitters. Real talk. All of them heavy hitters, man. Yeah, brother. Like I said, I appreciate you stopping by. So where you from, bro?
Upstate.
Upstate New York.
New York. Yeah, okay. Upstate New York. So like 70 miles south of Buffalo. If you know St. Bonaventure.
The name sounds familiar.
Atlantic 10. Like if you're familiar with Atlantic 10 basketball.
Okay.
They be doing their thing sometimes, but anyways, by St. Bonaventure, 70 miles south of Buffalo.
So then you pretty much entrenched in the revival of New York hip hop, and I mean especially the planting of the flag in upstate New York. Because I'm also in upstate New York. I'm a little closer to New York City, but yeah, I'm also in upstate New York, and I can vouch for that. So you right basically in the epicenter of all of that.
Yeah, man. Like shit is a blessing how things work. I remember being, I lived in Charlotte for a while in early 2000s. I was making the same type of music. My shit's just Wu inspired. Like I love dusty basement ass bullshit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like
crate joints.
Yeah, so that's always been the thing. And I met a dude down there in Charlotte called Vinny Knuckles. He was real dope, with shit like that. And it's just like it's always been like this, this dusty basement type feel. You know what I mean? And then to see, Derringer and the whole Griselda vibe thrive and really succeed, that's just refreshing to me. I think to a lot of cats, that like to see that, the whole Wu-Tang vibe, that type of thing.
We talk about it a lot. The fact that, shit, man, it wasn't that long ago that, nobody wanted to hear it. It's almost like they have written it off. And you know what? It is very refreshing, especially to live in New York, to be from New York, to have the sound coming full circle again. You know what I'm saying? Because when we was kids, man, this was it. We
got a little nook now, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we can go off to this little nook. Always gonna be something that's coming that I feel like takes the place or whatever. I just remember like there was some tough years, man. Like 2000s, like 2008. Like it was just like trying to look at like. Because I was rapping like I wasn't good and nothing like that. I was making beats, but it was just like, where do you go from here? You know what I mean?
Nah, I know exactly what time you're talking about. That's when everybody was doing everything. When the New York cat was known for making every type of style of music except for New York music. I remember that. Yeah.
So it's just cool to see shit come back to lose some shit up, put some drums on it or not or whatever, man. Just have fun. Like that's.
Be creative and do it for the love of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nah, I totally agree. So let me ask you this. I ask everybody who comes on. What was your first hip hop inspiration? Like the very first thing that caught your eye? A song, music video, fucking magazine, somebody's style?
I'm trying to think. Like, I don't know, like tape decks.
Right.
Tape decks. Like my dad used to listen to Kool Moe Dee.
Oh shit! All right. So your pops is really the one who put you on then.
Yeah, you know, he listened to Kumo D. I mean, he listened, you know, Tone Loc. I listened back to even before that, like Kool and the Gang. They
Right.
weren't even like rappers, but you know,
It was
uh,
close enough to it back
yeah,
then.
yeah, you know. So I mean, just the whole. I really got it. I mean, with rap and stuff, I guess it'd be some Wu-Tang shit probably. That's where I was like feeling like, you know, accepting the music. It wasn't just I was feeling the music, you know.
Right. It wasn't like you was just hearing it
Right.
occasionally. Like this was like, I'm interested in this. I want to have this music for
Yeah,
myself. Nah,
yeah.
yeah, I hear that 100%. So, how do you balance rapping and producing? And what comes first?
Man, like I'll be like, man, fuck all these rappers and shit like that.
Listen, I
But
get
I
it.
love it.
I get it.
But I love it at the same time. But like, all right, so I'd just try to make beats and send beats to cats that fuck with me.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then like in doing that, I find what I need. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of times too. I'll be writing to a joint. I don't like letting a lot of dudes I fuck with, like they call them like my boys. Like I don't want to let them down on shit. You know.
Right.
I remember like sub one time. It's like, man, I ain't trying to disappoint you. What the fuck? Like I don't want to disappoint you. I'm sending you beats, man. So it'd be that type of shit, you know what I mean? So like I'll be sending joints. So I might have 4 or 5 bars. I might have 8 bars written to a joint. I'm like, fuck it.
Right. Right. Now I get it. I get it. So would you say you're a producer first? But that production comes first, or would you say that
Yeah,
okay,
I definitely say I'm a producer first, but you know what I mean. I take that shit with what it is. Like tell you what I am like as an MC. I ain't the type of MC to come through and sit in the studio and write my joint on the spot. Man, I'll be taking
right.
my time. Molasses. My shit hit hard though. And like I mean, I think if you ain't heard my catalog, go dive in, man. Any of these cats, you know, that I'm on tracks with, my shit hit just as potent as they shit hit.
Let's
But
go.
but I'm not that type of cat that's, you know, I don't sit and do shit real fast or nothing like that
Right.
ever,
You like to take your
ever.
time and make sure it's good
Yeah,
and make sure it's up to your standards. And
yeah,
that's the best way to do it, bro. So I prefer that way. You know what I'm saying? I'm accustomed to, because of time and circumstance, I'm accustomed to going to the studio and writing real quick. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
I do prefer to sit with a beat, to sit with a pack of beats, to sit with some verses. You know what I'm saying?
Like, look, I'm the studio. Like Deuce Hennessy, I mean, that's my homie. We grew up to, like, but like me and him got a lot of joint. Like I'm like my where I'm at is the studio. I mean,
right. Your spot is the stew.
yeah, and I mean, shit. Like to be honest with you, his spot has been the studio a couple of times too because I had my shit set up at his crib,
Right.
but that's like 15 years ago. But like anyway, so like where I'm at is the studio. So like I am no, I'm always fucking around. You know what I mean? Trying to do different things. You know what I mean? Like
Right. You always in the lab type shit.
yeah, you know what I mean? I'm a lab rat. I love this shit. Like
That's
you know
what
what
it
I mean?
takes, bro. That's what
You
it
know,
takes, man.
I stay down here like I'm a noise, you know what I mean?
No, I get it. You're a continuous sonic. You're a continuous sonic. I get that, bro. What was the driving thing that turned you towards music production?
I mean, having control, and then
Mm,
like got into DJing and stuff in high school where I had turntables and stuff and all that.
okay.
And then I was writing raps and so many I don't know, but one thing I do know is like there was a time where I was like trying to get producers to give me beats and ain't nobody gave me no fucking beats. So
Right.
like I was just like fuck y'all. Like
I hear that.
I'm gonna do my own thing with it. And then it's just it's been like that forever. So
That's dope. And you know what? A lot of the greatest art comes out of being resilient with what we have at the moment.
the other fucking weird thing about that is like a lot of my projects, yeah, I got projects with Ecto
Mm,
84. I got a project, dope ass project with Pad Scientist that's like probably about a powder keg. Like that shit's like that's not even out no more because this dude like disappeared. But
damn.
it's on like YouTube. But like that's just a slamming project. Like that's a crazy project.
That's
Um,
fire.
then I got a project with Flu, um, the Cult. It's real crazy because like I'm an underground producer, but I got projects with some of the dopest underground producers where I'm rapping.
That's fire. I like
You know
that.
what I mean? So I feel like that's where I kind of set myself apart. Just and I mean like Flu, he dope too. He rap, and he make his beats and shit like that. Like he from Australia. But he do all that shit that I do. But that's just where I feel like you got opportunity. I got opportunity to set myself apart, and I try to make sure I do that.
Nah, I hear that 100%. And you know what? The work and the ethic shows. You know what I'm saying? It's evident, and I believe that when we put our foot down and we put our head down and we work hard, man, and we grind, and yeah, you have to be able to gauge progress and really observe how far you've come. I say that a lot for our frequent avid listeners. I say that a lot, and yeah, brother, it's evident. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk is evident. What was the first piece of equipment, like production wise, that you latched onto that really opened up the
Yeah,
canvas for you?
well, I'm just gonna talk about the piece with the better story. Tascam Porter 2. It was like a 4-track recorder. It was like, you put a tape in there, but you could have 4 different tracks. So like me and Deuce, we used to fuck around with this joint. He'd come down to my basement and we'd rap. We'd rap over like we'd have 2 tracks. We'd be able to do ad libs on it.
Fire.
That was tape shit.
Right.
But then like shortly after that, it was like on some computer shit and did that program Acid. The Acid was the program. Just that early shit, like fucking around like that was, was dope.
I remember Acid. I remember what is it? Damn, Audacity. Audacity is what we used to record vocals on in the beginning when we was rocking on the USB mics.
Yeah.
Y'all little ones out there don't know about the USB mics, man. Shit.
Yo, them
Come
like there
on,
was just
man.
the straight skinny stick man mics. You know what I mean? Like the stick man joints.
Putting verses down in your bedroom,
Yeah,
mad
yeah,
young.
yep.
Yo, that's the beauty of it, though, man. It's the beauty of
Yeah.
it.
You could stick that joint like like tap it up on the wall, hang it off the wall with some scotch tape or something like just
and you be
like
good.
yeah.
And you still picking. It's still picking up. It's still picking up. Then you take this shit to go get mixed, and the engineer's like, "Yo, where the fuck did you record it?
Yeah.
This shit clipping like a, you know what I'm saying?" But it's like, yo, man, when you first start out,
Yo, these days it's crazy though, because like cats can literally like record shit right on phones and stuff like
right,
that.
yup,
You
take
know?
the beat and record the song on the
Yeah.
phone in less than an hour.
Yeah. You
Crazy.
know.
And I like it. I do love the access. I do love the convenience. But at
Yo,
what price?
yeah, for sure. Man, just make shit sound dope. That's it. I feel like that's the only expense. And like cats can, I mean, you can tell, some stuff be sounding like, I mean, just don't make, I don't know, man. Just make shit that sounds dope.
I'll say to that is that a lot of dope shit, the dope shit that we hear, the shit that we like and that we think is dope collectively, it took people a long time to make. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if it didn't take them a long time to make, it took intense concentration to make it in the moment. You know what I'm saying? So
So like I look at like man, I look at like this, like man, I'm fortunate because like I got hella music. Like
right,
I got I got a whole bunch of shit. I mean, cats come on my Instagram lives and shit like that. Like I'll be out here for real, you know what I mean? Like that's work for me. But I mean, really got a lot of music, and I feel like like everybody has got their own little bag, and like when I can reach out to different rappers because of the volume of music I have, they can find something, and I can find something, to fit their little niche.
that's a really good point.
So
Nah,
it's like, you know what I mean? So like every dude I fuck with, and I mean it doesn't always work out like that, but I'm pretty particular with cats when I fuck around with cats, and like this joint gonna work. I'm gonna slide this one, So I mean I feel like that's gonna put my shit before the next man, and that's what I'm trying to do, because
That's what this is all about. And I think that's another thing that people kind of get misconstrued. There's nothing wrong with being friends. There's nothing wrong with buddy buddy, but this is competition. You know what I'm saying? This is competition.
Yeah,
And at the end of the day, when I step into an event or when I get on the track, you got to feel like you're the nicest on that track. Because if you don't, your confidence ain't gonna come through. You know what I'm saying? But I agree with you.
yeah, nah. I mean, and I mean that's healthy. That's fun.
Right,
You know what
right,
I mean?
right.
Like,
Healthy competition, right?
yeah, like I mean, my brother, general back pain.
Salute. We got to get him on the
Like,
show. Salute.
yeah, man, I know he would be with it. But like when we talk, there's always, I mean, I could talk some shit. I'll be like, get your bars up,
Mm,
do that. Yeah, I mean, and look at like he got his bars up. But it's just that, you know what I mean? It's just that little banter
right.
and shit like that. They'd be like, all right, you know what I mean?
Steel sharpens steel, man. I'm a
Yeah.
firm believer in that. You know what I'm saying? Me and Guru, we Revenge of the Truants. You know that, though. But for anybody who don't know, we Revenge of the Truants, and I feel like me and him have a working dynamic similar to that. You know what I'm saying? Like if he go first on the track and I hear it, I know he's gonna go crazy. So it's like, yeah, now I gotta go crazy, and it'd be the same thing. So I feel like we keep each other on our toes. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to just how sharp the pen is.
It's just having that chemistry, you know what I mean? I guess like there's a couple ways I've seen it. Cats that don't say shit, they files just show up in your email. So it's like, yep, I got you, bam. You know, and then there's cats where, you know, you have a discussion and shit like that, but like you know what I mean? Like sometimes, you know, the best way I feel like the best way is just like them cats like you send them the ref, they send some shit back that works. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't feel like discussion is necessary. Like if I'm sending somebody a rap, I don't need to tell them shit.
Right.
They
Nah.
just sending some shit back and it's you know.
Without naming names, what was the worst experience you had as a producer working with an artist, whether online or in the studio?
But shit like I'll name names. I don't give a fuck. And it's not even like
Listen, it's the gray area. It's the gray area. Let's
yeah,
go.
yeah, yeah. I'm saying like, you know what I mean? Like probably by the powder keg. I did all the rap. I rapped. I didn't make a fucking beat. None of the
Right.
beats. Pad Scientist produced all those joints. But then Pad Scientist just disappeared. And that project disappeared kind of with it. You know what I mean? It's still up on
Mm,
YouTube and stuff, but it project is dope. You know what I'm saying? Like I sent you a couple of, you know, the tracks. You told me to send you a couple of tracks. I sent you a couple of tracks off that.
we're gonna
Um,
get into that for sure.
so I mean, that's disappointing to me just because I really put a lot of pen work into that joint.
Right. No, I get it. A lot of time, a lot of energy, and you know, there's when you a writer, bro, and you write, it's like you be yeah, man. When you get into something and you're like halfway through a project or you're three quarters of the way through a project, yeah, man, it's a lot of work that's been put in. It's a lot of pen game, a lot of wit, a lot of times that you wrote something and scratched it out and started again.
You know, like
You know,
you know, and the crazy thing is too is like that project, probably by the powder keg. Substance heard that and he hollered at me. So like that was a gateway project because after that, like me and Sub linked up and then we did chess pieces.
that's dope.
You know what I'm saying? And then after me and Sub did chess pieces, we did Desolate Lands. I've been real busy. Me and P-Row had a joint, G-Fan Black.
Mm,
So I got a lot of cats. I stay busy with a lot of these rappers that I
yeah, bro.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
that I like fucking with, you know.
Stay busy, keep working. That's the name of the game. You know, that's the name of the game, especially when it's like I said, it's as accessible and it's as reachable as it has been. You know, as it has ever been for us, especially guys like us who've been doing it for a while. You know what I'm saying?
There's just so many like clowns
Yes, sir.
in
Speak on
this,
it.
you
Speak
know,
on it.
and it's just like I'm just at the point where like everything is it's been so enjoyable because I'm only messing around with people that I want to
Right.
mess around with. It's almost like how the gravel settles. You know what I'm saying? Like the sand settles, whatever. Cats is at the same spot, and you know,
Right.
me and the homie Squeegee Oblong got a joint that's gonna be coming out very soon,
Fire.
and I'm listening to this shit, and I'm like, man, this shit's fucking dope. You know what I mean? Like,
Right. Shit is fire. I love that feeling that I get when I listen to a track that I really enjoy. It's one thing to know that you bodied a track. It's another thing to have a song that you really, really enjoy. That you made.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
for sure.
Two different feelings. But with that being said, with all of that being said, we're gonna get into. You sent me some cuts. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
well, yeah, I'm interested to see how this part of the show go. How this sound? Yeah.
Right. So you let me know what you want to hear first.
Now, I want you to play the joints you curious about. You know
All
what I
right,
mean?
let's
I
go.
sent you, what I did though, I mean, these joints I sent you, like I said, it was couple of the joints was Past Scientist, the other joints I produced.
Mm.
I forget one of the joints was Past Scientist, then play the joints, man.
All right, you
You pick
already know.
you
I
yeah.
loaded up one. Hold on, we're gonna wait for this shit to
You
load.
hear them yet or not? Is this the
Nah,
first
it's
time you
gonna be
heard them?
live. Everybody, I haven't. Nah, I might not have heard these. I might have heard these. I
Word.
might not have heard these. So
Word.
listen, this is the gray area. We got Chuck Chan with us tonight. He blessed us with some tracks. We're gonna get into the first one right now. It's called Hard Cordial. We got Chuck Chan, General Back Pain. It's the gray area. Let's go.
Draft cold joints, the arthritic will consider. A raw spitter verse jaws brittle. Big paws, first claws little. Big graffiti versus a little scribble. Left your whip riddle, ego get belittled. I make cuts, heave cleavers at your kiddo. Doubters turn believers, I don't meet them in the middle. Rap intricate, you inarticulate with scribbles. You slim fed fibbers, my vocals is real rivers. Reveal real shivers, still I'm real and different. Put in work, next jerk like Caribbean chicken. You bitty swallow stiffies, baby tibia licking. Maneuvers victorious, amphibious missions. Your little vision, sorry like an act of contrition. I got the key to the city with a keyless ignition. 4V pusher on this road to perdition. The shooter's robotic plot and pop your position. I hold up tradition, you high apparitions. I hold some ambition, making cunning movements. The cuts buck 50 blemishes with sutures. Roof bottles grip like a gooseneck. Hit your hoochie with the lubricants lucid. We sinning cinematic as Kubrick. A natural feel for this jungle's acoustics.
We ruthless, eating bovine out at roof crisp, smooth shit. You and your homies think you too slick. I'm moving slow out the foe, but the deuce quick. I flash the whoopty whoop and then nigga do shit. Half a pound of grass in the stash, we tuned in. Success is dreams and execution. If you kicking down doors, let your dudes in. Stop acting like a biatch, teach these children. No face still showing improving. Attache case all black full of Peruvian. I lavished at the bottom like a hobo. Reflecting on them days we were so po. Now I tune niggas up like a oboe. Saw you selling wolf tickets begging down in Soho. You need some change, man. Life is full of these indignant decisions. That's why I swerve with specific suspension. This is an expensive existence, expunctuated with the proper pimpness. One more again. Yeah, this is an expensive existence. Now I punctuated with the proper pimpness.
Nah, some blacked out.
Yeah.
Nah, some blacked out. What?
That's an Onaje beat right there. That's an Onaje
That's
Jordan. Yeah.
banger. Shout out to Onaje. He was bro. Shout out to Onaje. He was one of our very first interviews on the Gray Area, man. That's my guy, bro. Shout out to the bro.
Yeah.
Wow. Nah, that was fire, my nigga. That was fire. All right. First of all, that's officially in the whip. When I have people on the show and they send me their joints, we run through them. I'll be like, yeah, this is going in the whip. That one, that's going in the whip.
That's the whip. That's the ride. Right?
That's going in the whip. I'm listening to that on the way to work tomorrow morning. First off.
Yeah. Hey
yo,
hold on real quick though. Hold on. Yo, we got 2 people up in here.
Yeah, bro.
Wait, oh shit!
It's MOD and Guru. It's Muggs on Drugs and Guru Dane. Yes, sir.
That's a fact.
Let me, Muggs on drugs.
Muggs on Drugs. MOD.
Where I want Muggs on drugs. Where you at? Cause you fucking like word up. Fuck it,
brother.
All right,
Brother. Yeah, my G. It's sometimes you know what it is, man. Sometimes it's not clear who we are. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I just didn't know. It sounded like I was talking to one person on this joint. Like I got these sweaty little ass, the iPhone joints up in my.
Oh, the AirPods, the Airs.
Yeah.
So it's hard to differentiate space. It's hard to tell space.
Yeah,
right,
yeah. I'm saying so.
Now it's Muggs on Drugs and it's Guru Dane, man. We live in effect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yo, much love to Muggs on Drugs. Yo, respect on that name. Yeah, I mean, I heard
that, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I say? Everybody in the home team has a unique name, bro. Everybody in the home team has a unique name. You know, from yourself to Killy Shoot to General Back Pain, Lupus Day, like yo, bro. A lot of you guys are unique individuals, man, and I feel like that is what means the most. So, let me get some background on that track that we just heard, real quick. What's the background on that track? How did that come together? Because that was insane. I gotta know more.
All right, so me and Onaje put together this joint. There's just a beat tape called The Bistro. I made tapes. You know what I mean? Just to put shit on tapes. Because I'm a tape fan. I like tapes. You know what I'm saying?
You like analog.
Yeah. Right. You know what I mean? All that touchable shit. You know what I mean?
For real.
Being creepy, all that touchable shit. You know what I mean? Yes. You know what I mean? But so like I just hit Back Pain up because Onaje it sent me that beat and I'm like, fuck it. We gonna put this like at the end of the tape. So it was just me and Onaje with beats. But we did like a couple of tracks at the end of it. You know what I'm saying?
Like a little, like a present for the listeners. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that was one of the joints, and then I just threw that shit on streaming early this year, whatever like that. Released it like a single or some shit like that.
How did you become a member of the home team? Tell me more about that dynamic right there.
Just because I stayed busy, always making beats and all that shit. Like, all right, so Deuce Hennessy, me and Deuce Hennessy, we started off making music together, and we grew up in the same town. You know what I mean? Blah, blah, blah. We got hella music together. So we was putting out some music, trying to fuck with Killy Shoot, listening to his shit. And then like, so I met Killy Shoot, and then General Back Pain heard some shit that we were doing because he knew Killy Shoot, and then everything just sort of came together. To make a long story short, you know what I'm saying? Like the home team though, like Deuce and Killy might have came up with that, the name home team or whatever like that. But yeah, that's what it is though, because like all of us, it's like bros, cast talk, we get music done. We clowning, so it's really a good time, and we all we all kind of at the same spot, So I mean that makes it.
It makes it more fun, right?
Yeah,
Nah, I get that. How many members is it total nowadays? Like how many?
Well, I mean,
in the collective.
I mean, it's been like I said, like let me see, we got Back Pain, Killy, Deuce, Prophecy, Onaje, Lupus, myself. You know what I mean? And then like, you know, there's
Affiliates and shit.
other affiliate. Yeah, I mean like shit like Substance 810, like shit.
So it's at least 12 people affiliated and surrounding in this group.
Yeah, I mean P-Roll from yeah, I mean it's a Charlie Rodriguez. He mixed yeah, it's a beautiful thing.
Nah, that's dope. Can you talk about how you kind of maneuver through the dynamic of dealing with multiple people in a group, and like when you guys come together for a group project, how does that work creatively?
We ain't come together for a group project.
What you mean?
Now the home team, we ain't got no group project together yet.
Nah, but like when y'all work and
But
shit. So, but okay, so but y'all
oh
have
yeah,
enough work out there that y'all could pretty
oh
much
for
put
sure,
together a
for sure,
collective of your work,
yeah,
and that could be a group project. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So
no
when
for
it
sure.
comes to creating together,
I
like
mean,
how do
okay, yeah.
you deal with so many members? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I just tell you this. I like to send cats music that they can do what they want with it. So
Mm,
like when I'm sending somebody a beat or something, it's like I'm not putting you just getting the beat. That's it. And you
right.
can put what you want to put on it.
You're not putting no expectations on it.
Yeah, yeah. And I mean I'm not putting like,
Right.
you know, very rarely do I put anything on it. But like I just like to send cats like blank canvases.
Hmm.
But with trying to think of a way to explain it. I'll set the tone, but I'm not gonna label it. And I'll set the tone to let you label it.
Got you.
You know what I mean?
Got you. Nah, yeah, and okay. I feel like that is a good way to work for a lot of artists, for a lot of rappers.
Well,
If we talking about sending
yo,
beats, I think that's good, a good way.
and it works out for me because shit, like man, shit, go listen to Sub, go listen to G Fan Black. Um, the Squeegee Oblong joint I got coming out is fucking bonkers. This I got a joint Charles Haran that's
Mm,
about to be coming out. Uh, Kelly Shoot, like all these cats, they do their own shit.
they do
I just
work
send
for
them.
sure.
I send them a beat. They make their own movies. So like
Right,
I'm not trying to be doing anything. I'm just sending you the beat. You
right,
know,
right,
if I
right,
got to
right.
do stems or something like that, y'all figure out what you want to do. They make the movies. So like, but that all boils back down to well, that's Truck Champ production. But shit, I'm just making the beat, sending it to these cats, and they making my shit sound fly.
Right,
You know. So I mean,
right.
that's really what it is. But when I look at it that way, I'm like, you know, it's I've relinquished a lot of cats couldn't have it that way because they can't relinquish that control. I'm like, yo, y'all have it, get it in, and cats turn out and make great shit. But a lot of cats is dickheads and they can't like they want to fight and they want to this, you know what I mean? Like so nothing turns out for them.
They
With
want to
me,
control the situation too much,
yeah. With me, I'm like, yo, when I fuck with somebody, I let them do what they want to do. You know what I mean?
especially like if we talking about artists and shit like that, yeah. Some artists work better that way,
I feel like all the artists I work with, like, let them roll with it.
Let them
You know
be.
what I mean? Yeah, you do what you got to do. That's what you're here for. You know, I'm gonna give you that little canvas to drop on or whatever, and have at it.
Nah,
You
for
know,
real. What is your favorite project that you've dropped personally? Like, what's the one that you're like, yo, this is my shit right here.
oh man, like I'm trying to think. Like I don't know. I think probably by the powder keg is dope, but I ain't make those beats, and you know what I mean. So
But
that's
that's
but I
still your
like
project though. If you penned it, if you penned that down, that's still your
I like
project.
I like I like my pen work on that.
Right.
What it is that might be my best project, you know, just
Right.
because DIT CD he picked that up and put that shit out on CDs and stuff like that. And I feel like it's an attractive project.
How do you feel about being able to reach people with like, physical releases anywhere across the world? Because it wasn't always like that. You've been making music for a long time, and it wasn't always like that.
It's awesome. I mean, I be called bomb for my armchair. That shit feel awesome. You know what I mean? And I feel like I've done it so much. I've done this shit so much when nobody heard nothing. So like
Right.
now to go and look on, like, I mean, and I don't even know the validity of it, but I mean I go and look on Spotify. My little Spotify says like I got 6,000 people a month or some shit. I don't know what that means,
go.
but like if that's what it is, like I want y'all to enjoy.
For
So
sure.
I'm gonna keep putting the funky shit on there. I know I got a lot of music. That's for goddamn sure. So I mean, I want people to enjoy it, and I got a lot of stuff coming. You know what I mean? That I feel contends with the people that I listen to, and that I, you know, that I like. So I feel like my music sounds like the people that I like.
Right.
You know?
Right. It's bro. Like, you know what? It's crazy because that track finished, and you know how you like a track when you first hear some shit and it's fire. You have the inclination to play it again, or at least I do. At least I do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, I burn tracks out. I burn movies out. That's just how I get, right? So I had the inclination to play that shit again, but I'm gonna play that again after the show's over because we got more music. He sent more joints, so we gonna get into that. Let's get into that. All right, so we're gonna play another one. We did Hard Cordial. All right, I like the name of this one. This is the gray area. I am MOD. Guru Dane is with me, and we got Chuck Chan tonight. Let's go.
Yeah.
Chuck Chan is with us. This is the gray area. We're about to drop the second track of the night. This one is called Dreams. Let's go.
Dreams you dream on. Dreams you dream on.
Music banging like a thick chick with assets. Grasping the magic, no guilt like Catholic. Feel I could tilt the world halfway. Waiting staff, pouring dressing on my salad. I'm sipping out a chalice in the palace, feeling callous. I care less, feel no stress. Viewing blueprints of the new crib sketched. Hammock stretched, surrounded by flesh. Bikini bottoms by the pool steps. A fireside with Dime Studious. Got the couple that grind and know what duty is. And in my presence they shine like jewelry does. So musical like chemistry at Juilliard. Booty calls royal carried by a courier. Sealed with the wax royal stamp, luxurious. Used to be timid, but now my pimpery flourishing. Now these hoes attentive, yeah, that's nourishment. Make the real daddy seem like a surrogate.
Dreams you dream are not so far away. Dreams you dream are not so far away.
It's like I'm living in a fantasy world where everything exaggerated to the third. Any desire on fire getting served. Globe traveler, fox fur robe unraveler. Elite sweets fabulous, nightcaps with caviar. Grand piano by the bar. Henny poured, highest penthouse floor. Cigar connoisseur, sport the mustard below. Matching the core, self-portrait on the wall. Cuddle on the rug of a blind grizzly with a couple blinds bare, getting busy, exquisite. My little fireside visits. Dizzy in the love spell, shoulders rub well. Mademoiselle chill, tight to keep my cup filled. But she mop like a cup spilled. She a guru, frequent Kama Sutra. Wax coochies, loops, dabs, doobies, hookahs. Micro bikinis and tiny two-pieces. I'm about to tear that ass, 2 pieces. popping with the bubbly features. She a freak, a unique creature. A heat seeker, she top secret. Top it off with Seagrams and top frequent. Lady pro with the proposals, indecent.
Dreams you dream are not so far away. Dreams you dream are not so far away. Dreams you
Let's
Yo,
go.
son, that's another one. That's two in a row. My nigga said, "Yo, she mopped like a cup spilled."
Yeah, you got, you know what I mean? Yo, and the thing is though, look at, yo, Pete, yo, if y'all let that shit ride out a little,
He's bugging.
yo, look at, if y'all let that track ride out a little bit longer, there's also another little prison in there. But yeah, you're right. She mop like a cup spill.
Like a cup spilled is OD. Hold on, we gonna finish the track.
Consider the philosophy of this. There's the subject, unconscious, in his own sort of parallel universe.
It was all a dream. 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 It was all a dream.
Fire.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Yo,
that shit was that joint's like 10 years old.
that's a timeless joint because you could have
No,
you could have told
and
me
it
you
is.
recorded that last night.
Look at, like, really, like, I was a real dope spot about, like, where today it's like I'm not so much anymore. I'm just doing different shit. But like I really like to tell. I was telling stories, and tonight I sent a bunch of joints with you, where all these joints I sent you tonight were recorded about the same time, and they're all story driven. You know, they're from a couple of different projects and stuff. But
Right.
like, really, like right now, like I ain't trying to tell no motherfucking stories now. I'm just trying to rap. I'm trying to spit this and that,
Right.
like whatever. You know what I mean? Like, you know, cats always talk about, yo, let me hear you write songs, this and that. Like, as a producer, I still like to rap, so I be rapping like I'm fucking playing Scrabble with the motherfucker. Like, I'm always gonna have a verse. You know, I'm always going to try to do that shit. Just because, man, I came up with wolves like Deuce Hennessy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this cat a bar spitter. So I came up around that, but I was always making beats and stuff like that. So I'm always gonna have something.
Right.
But
Shit, I'll tell you right now, I need a Chuck Chan verse. I'll tell you right now. I got a couple projects coming out. I need a Chuck Chan verse. I'll tell you right now. Shit. This is good work, bro.
yo, it's like too though, you know what I mean? Like, if you look at any of my home team brothers, man, I'm always on their joints. Like, you look at Killy Shoot,
Right.
any Killy Shoot project, yo, I'm a ball on them joints.
Right. Right.
You
And
look
that
at-
shows respect and loyalty, bro.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
shows respect and loyalty. It's the same thing with Guru.
And,
You know what I'm
and
saying?
how I look at it is like, you know, I was going to Killy Shoot, like, let me get you some beats. And then it's been full circle because it's like Killy Shoot's like, yo, I'm gonna get some beat, but yo, Chan, let me get a joint. So the whole full circle thing to me is been like, you know what I mean? That's how I know, like, you know, I need to treat this shit accordingly, you know, because, like, I'm not trying to be on no bullshit with none of this shit, but man, like, you know, like Killy, I respect Killy's pen. Killy, like he like the Fred Douglass of Worcester, Massachusetts. And like people don't even give that enough props. Like the way that Killy go about shit up there, like it's ridiculous, man. He be telling fucking stories and shit like that.
Nah, yo,
You know
for
what I
real.
mean?
For real, bro. Shout out to Killy Shoot.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And he be narrating the shit in the slang. The slang is dope. His cadence, he got a cadence that's unmatched anywhere in the world. Ain't nobody in the world talk like Killy
Nobody
Shoot
sounds
talk.
like him.
Nobody in the fucking world talks like Killy.
It's crazy because he's the first person that I talked to about. Like, I remember I hit him up one day and I was like, "Yo, bro, I fuck with your name." You know what I'm saying? Like, you got a crazy name out here. Like, Killy Shoot is a crazy name. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, "Yo, bro, I fuck with your name. Mugs on draw." I'm like, "Yo, bro." That's when me and him really locked in. I remember that day, bro. Shout out to the bro, man, for real. But yo, like you said, man, nobody sounds like him. And
I mean, like,
it's unique. All of y'all are unique though, and that's what makes the collection perfect. That's what makes this coalition important in what's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? Because
yo, so you want to hear
saturated shit?
Yo, so funny story. So we had a show out in Jersey at was the FM Lounge or Respect Do put the show on. So Deuce and Respect Do, and then me and Deuce ended up driving out to New York. We went up and picked up Killy, a mutual friend of me and Deuce. We stayed out, like he lived like on Nyack. So like this is, but our homie Cap, he's driving us into the city. We got me, Killy Shoot, my man Stemo, we're out driving in the city and shit. We're like, he just taking us around and stuff like that. But we end up getting into a little fender bender or some shit. It was just mad funny because it's just mad funny how shit worked out. We had a car full of cats and like.
Of course, when you pull into Manhattan, you get into a damn fender bender, right?
I mean, it was interesting how shit worked out. I'm not going to go into any further details, but like
we're gonna leave names and details out, but you know what I'm saying? It
yes,
out.
I mean, cat. Everybody had their pizza slices and they was happy, but like,
but yeah, man, this is why we do it, man. This is why we do it, to have these excellent conversations and make new friends. And yeah, bro, I really appreciate you stopping by, man. We're gonna get into another track, and since you've been leaving it up to me all night, I'm gonna pick a third track. You know what, man? And I will say this. Hold on, before we get into the tracks. You're super articulate, bro.
I appreciate it.
I need you to take me through your writing process. Don't divulge all the secrets. You know what I'm saying? Don't divulge all the secrets, but All
right, so I'll do it right now. You know what I mean? I said to talk uppish, twisted like a slut wish, the sound dusty, whip tested, raising ruckus after the duffel full of ducats. Yo, pungent aroma, musk by the bucket. Duffel bag boy here lugging the luggage. Yo, this that basement, cold like a dungeon, sort of suspect. Cluster fucked it. Mop the blood spill. Grab the goods up. Get you step on like a footstool. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like, so would it be, you know what I mean? It's like, it's whatever, man. Like, so, but it's slow.
First of all, that was fire. Secondly, I'm pretty sure that's the very first freestyle on the gray area. So we appreciate you for doing that, breaking ground. That was fire, bro. My fault for interrupting you, but I just had to let the people know that Chuck Chan was the first to freestyle on the gray area. Let's go.
Yeah, like my shit is like I'm writing shit on manila folders, and like I got some shit in my phone, and like I take pride as a writer. I feel like I'm a writer. You know what I mean? And I don't want to. I ain't that dude that do shit in 10 seconds and come through, and I ain't coming through to the studio and writing no shit and rapping, rape, fuck all that. Yeah, I mean, like,
right. Give me the beat and let me sit with the beat.
Yeah, and I make beats, so I just sit with my own shit and like take forever for everything.
Man, that must be fire, bro.
But
I'm gonna start making beats.
But the thing is, though, is like, really, to be honest with you, I've been in Featureville. Like I was in Featureville for a minute, so like I'm on a lot of other people's joints. So when people send me shit, like I try to get their shit back to them. I don't be fucking taking all that long. When it comes time, like right now, I'm not in Featureville no more. I'm just doing some Chuck Chan shit. So like the next shit you hear for my shit, probably not the next because I got some shit cooked, but like I'm trying to make my own shit right now. So like I'm just cooling, you know what I mean? My writing process is slow, just have fun with it, you know?
Right. Nah, because when I listen to it, I'm like, yo, I'm a penman, right? I be writing my shit. I be getting my shit down. So it's like when I hear somebody else who I know is taking the time and doing the reps, you know what I'm saying? And put the time in, I can hear it, bro. I can hear it. It's evident in the first 2 or 3 bars. If a nigga, how long you been doing it? I can't tell specifically, but I can tell you've been doing it long enough. And I could also tell that you are in your own pocket. You're comfortable with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Like, all right, so me and Deuce Hennessy is he one of my best friends.
Right.
We play, I mean, shit, like we was in competition for point guard, like in high school to get, you know what I mean? That type of bullshit. But like that cat is one of the best rappers that I've met. Just, I mean, this cat spit a freestyle, write something real quick.
Right.
And like, so I grew up with him, and like I have models with him, and I have models with other cats too, because I know a lot of nice cats now, but he was the first that, you know what I mean? Like this cat would just fucking write some dope shit and spit it, and I'd be like, holy fuck, like what the fuck? And like I feel blessed. I'm like, well shit, like that had me trying to up my shit. And I could never keep I could never keep up. But with anything, that just let me know that like there's people out here that work at different motherfucking levels. You know what I'm saying? Like
Sure.
and there still are, and there always will be. And like if I can just work at my level and keep mine going, then that's something. You know what I'm saying? Like that's something, because you know what I mean, I respected that level. You know what I mean? That's you
Right.
know,
No, I get it. It's
you
still
know,
sharp and steel, man.
yeah,
I get it.
yeah, you know. So
We're gonna get into the next track. The names of these tracks, bro, it's like yeah, man. You watch a lot of movies?
not so much these days. To be honest with you, I watch a lot of Family Guy. I just be like, you know what I mean? I watch some Family Guy and just fall out on the couch sometimes. You know what I mean?
Nah, I get that. All right, listen, it's the gray area. MOD Guru Dane. Chuck Shannon's with us tonight. It's the third track of the evening. We got Chuck Shannon. This is called The Trunk. Let's go.
And a bar like the Blue Water Saloon is the perfect place to find vulnerable people. Had them sprung from the jump. She talked a lot at first, but then it died down some. Had them sprung from the jump. Left the spot early in a hurry on the run. Had them sprung from the jump. So confident, I bet she never been dumped. Had them sprung from the jump, but it's too early, she's still locked in the trunk. To get with her was difficult, but he did it. Was committed, but that feel full of litter. That feel like it feel when your stomach all pitted. Weight that you're holding, just trying to get rid of. Get short of breath when he round her, really. But really, he ain't trying to be sounding silly. Asthmatic, looking all fragile. He trying to move smooth, tranquil like a willy. She occupied thoughts under his scully. Couple months, he probably visit where a skull is. He dig his spirit in the place where he gon' put it. The guys gave him rain, the dirt was like pudding. Voices in his head, it's like he's an understudy. Understand if he listen, it probably make him nutty. He done did it, went too far with his buddies. Back at the bar, trying to find her with his buddies. The two were drawn to each other. Had him sprung from the jump. She talked a lot at first, but then it died down some. Had him sprung from the jump. Left the spot early in a hurry on the run. Had him sprung from the jump. So confident, I bet she never been dumped. Had them sprung from the jump, but it's too early, she's still locked in the trunk. She woke up feeling funny, place where there no sunning. Heard the engine running and she slide into panic. She the pretty type that you picture on the hammock. Tried to put a night together, cloudy headed, crammed in. But she started understanding when she got herself, exhaust fumes looming, feeling hot as hell. Last night she felt like a pot of gold, but now the content of a mobile dungeon on the road. Smelling gas on the clothes, cramp trying to plug her nose. Odor suffocating, hard to stay composed. The whip slow, something sliding to her shoulder cold. Now she holding on the phone, her man on Rome. Every time the car turn, it turn her to stone. Cell signal gone, she far from home. What does that mean and what does it don't? Car stop, keys jingling towards the trunk.
The two were drawn to each other.
Had them sprung from the jump. She talked a lot at first, but then it died down some. Had them sprung from the jump. Left the spot early in a hurry on the run. Had them sprung from the jump. So confident, I bet she never been dumped. Had them sprung from the jump, but it's too early, she's still locked in the trunk. Yo, you read the paper today? Yeah, it said that that dude that they found out on dead out on the road outside of town there, they said that the girl that was running away from the car, he had her locked in the trunk. You know, when he went to get her out of the trunk, she hit him with a tie iron, you know, and then just darted with a phone and shit, because her phone was dead. But now they think that the dude that she killed was tied to all these other murders, you know, with girls and shit.
The two were drawn to each other.
You know what it is? I'm gonna tell you what it is right now. You make golden era album music. You make album music. This is stuff that you have to listen to. Like that track right there is very much so a track that you would have gotten on one of our favorite hip hop albums from 1996 to damn near 2006. You know what I'm saying? Like that was fire, bro. Nah, it adds depth, bro. And you know what the funny thing is, as an artist, I'm always searching for ways to add depth to my tracks. You know what I'm saying? And barring out and then having that little piece in the end where you describe in this scene, bro, it means more now. You know what I'm saying? The track is memorable from that. It means more. It was well executed. Because, you know, listen, it's one thing to try something. It's another thing to execute something and do it well, you know?
Yo, I'm trying to think. One of the I'm trying to think of the it's one of the, you know, the list they be putting lists out and shit like that. But one of them German motherfuckers put that shit up. They picked that shit up like, and this was like 3, 4, 5 years ago. Cause that's an old track. That's from Polly by the Powder Keg. You know what I mean?
Fire.
But like they picked that joint up and put that shit up, and you know what I mean, I was like, word, man, like, cause I mean that's a storytelling joint, and like there a lot goes into that. I don't write like that all the time. There was a time where I did write like that. I was writing like that a lot. That's on straight. You know what I mean?
That's fire. Who produced it?
That's a Pat Scientist. So that's the Pat Scientist joint that you have, and then there's another one that's called Murder or Charlie Chan Murder or some shit like that you got, and that's a Pat Scientist joint. But both of those joints are from that Probably by the Powder Keg.
You got to send me if you have more. If you just send me that whole album, bro, when you get a chance, because I gotta listen to that, man.
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
All right, bet I'll stop by YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, like,
I'll bump
I just don't know what the deal is with homie, because like,
right.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to get.
No, I get it. I get it. It's a slippery slope when it comes to releasing music like that.
I mean, I'm trying to do a lot of joints with DITCD. We putting a lot of music out, like shit. Like me and Back Pain got hella music. We got a project called Pork Pie with Temp Dan from Australia.
Fire.
I'm gonna say one word, a couple words to describe Temp Dan. Like his shit's like, what was the bars? It was like something about. Oh man, holy Christ! I forgot that shit. He don't need it. Something about a Gucci belt, and making the coochie melt. Yeah, I mean, so this cat right up to par with like what me and Back Pain talking about. So we got this dude from Australia who is really dope at making the animation and shit like that. So I mean, we'll see what happens, but that joint's called Pork Pie. That's gonna be coming out soon. Me and Squeegee Oblong got a joint that's fucking disgusting. Me and Charles Haran, this other cat that he's not as familiar in this whole, in this whole realm, but he will be after this shit happens.
I feel like I've heard his name.
Yeah, like Charles Haran, he was part of these dudes called the Nighthawks, down in Charlotte, North Carolina, and like, they just make dope ass music, like what we want to listen to, like the whole purpose of this shit. Like me and him got to join together, and it's just gonna be fire. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this is the thing about it. Like I myself, I got a bunch of shit I'm working on. I'm just trying to, like I said, we was moving the house around all day. When I get off of here, I gotta move the house around some more, and then we gotta do some other shit. But I say that to say when I do get all my ducks in a row, I gotta hit you up for a verse and for a fucking pack of beats, my G, because shit is too wild right now, and the underground needs that. Right, real talk, the underground needs that. So the trunk was crazy. The trunk was crazy. We're gonna get into another one. All right. Ooh, I like this.
What's the joint you getting into next?
This one's called When Heaven Turned.
Yeah. Yo, this one real special.
This one's
You
special.
know what I'm saying?
All
yeah,
right,
this one real special. You know what I'm saying? Like, this one just real special. This one about my mother. You know what I'm saying? So I'll say that. You know what I mean? But this one, there's some grace with this one. You know what I mean? I put grace on this one.
Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, let's go.
Chuck Chan. This is When Heaven Turned.
Everybody grieve. Everybody's lost something or someone. Everybody got someone looking down on them. But this right here ain't about everybody. She the one that had to wait up late night, sitting by the phone at her home, something ain't right. Thoughts racing through her head at light speed, on some nightly, no sleep till the boy leaves. She know how a boy be, easily influenced, some nightmares she having. Poverty been through from having a clean rep to having a rep ruined. Now she ducking down screwballs a boy throwing. She the one that had to learn a lot too. Watch a boy wash away his dreams in a bottle, drowning his role models, getting deep into problems. Something going on and she wondering where it started. She the biggest force in the world, y'all. The world. She the biggest force in the world, can make a grown man flip and mama just a little girl. She the one that had to grow up real rough, Why you play that thug shit just to feel tough? Don't remember when she tucked you to sleep at night. Washcloths on your head when the fever high. Now you chill with them peeps at deceiving lie. You blind mama boy, make mama cry. Now you got girl problems like mama why? Mess with chicks, cooking peel apples for the pie. She the one whose love never ties. Used to put you back together when them bullies chastised. She the one that made them ultimatums and switched them all up when she figured they couldn't save you. She the biggest force in the world, y'all. The world. She the biggest force in the world, can make a grown man flip and mama just a little girl. It's my one last dance with her, wishing I could be small and hold hands with her. She showed me about love, I was an amateur. She the realest that God could hand to me. Critiquing my grandma be, shaping the man in me. Mix of discipline with the tender-handed feel. Solid as a granite bill, rough times I handled her. The good ones got scrambled up. Wish I could go back and switch the sunny side up. At breakfast, wide-eyed toast with my mama. So pure, the sure cure for the drama. Now I'm feeling lost, trying to find her, but
Hi, Ben. I thought I'd just call and say hello. I know your work day is about done. So, so if you happen to call back and I don't answer, that's why. Love you, hon. Bye.
I remember.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Nah, man. That's a big track, bro.
Yeah, man.
That's a big track, man. It's nothing like a mother's love.
Yeah, man, for sure. You know what I mean? That's my mom track right there.
Wow.
So
That was beautiful, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
Yeah.
That was beautiful. That invoked
I appreciate
emotions, my G. It invoked
I
emotions.
appreciate it, man.
Well done.
You know what I mean?
Well done. You know, for sure. And that's why we do it, man. Like, man, the music is so fucking important.
Yeah.
So important. You know what I'm saying? Whatever type of music you make, if you make it genuinely from the heart, and you know, you could offer something, just man, something that really touches people, bro. That's why it's important. You know, I remember I had a conversation about how, you know, music it's the strongest communication. It in my eyes, it's one of the strongest forms of communicating. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah, and it is. You know what I'm saying? It is.
you get a feeling instantly off of music.
Yeah.
You
I
get
mean, like,
it's instant. You know? Oh man.
you know, so I mean that's like, you know, music has that way to sort of like, you know, carry you along. And you know, when you're in those places where you don't necessarily want to be, you can, you know, you still have music that can kind of carry you along.
Right. It almost embraces you.
Yeah. So
That was a fire one, bro.
That was a dope track, my G. And you can just tell throughout the whole listening process of all your joints that you do take your time and you craft something particular. And that's just, we try to do that. It's just when you care about your music, what else can I add to it? What can I, fill this with? And what am I trying to say, man? So, the skill and the quality is there. Big.
Man, I appreciate you saying that. You know what I'm saying? Because like I appreciate you saying that. Because like, you know, like I want to make just an experience for people to hear. You know, whether 2-3 minutes, whatever, 2 minutes, 1 minute, whatever. I want to make an experience for people that they can take. You know what I mean, and they can deal with and unravel themselves. You know what I'm saying? Just like we unravel, like when you get hit with something or whatever like that. You gotta sit there and unravel it and figure it out. And I feel like that, like that's what, like with good music, that's what happens. Like, you make something that there's got to be layers to it. There's got to be different, what I mean, levels, layers, all that shit. It's so important.
It's man, and just salute, bro, and thank you for making music that is good, bro. You know how much garbage niggas got to deal with, bro. I mean,
Man,
you do. You know what I'm saying? You out here, you know how much garbage there is out here, bro. It's a lot of trash, nigga. It's a lot of garbage. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, when I hear it and it's good, it's good. But this shit is bar raising, bro. A lot of the shit that you played is bar raising for me in a sense, like.
Man, these motherfuckers, I just had them $200 fucking headphones fall out my fucking ear.
You see how that works? And then when you lose it,
my sons be wrestlers, so they was at a wrestling tournament, and I was too at the wrestling tournament. And this cat, he was like, "Yo, let me borrow them joints." So I give it to him. He lost some joints for a second.
Damn.
So we was on the phone like, "Yo, come up." He's like, "Hold up a second." He was trying to delay the fact because he found him, but
he was looking for him. He's like, hold on.
Yeah.
How old are your kids?
Let's see, 15 and 13.
Okay, got you.
I got two boys.
I hear you. I got my oldest son is gonna be 14 tomorrow. So I hear you on that.
Yeah.
Teenagers, man.
Yeah, yup.
We have fun. We have our proclivities and we have our vices or whatever, but really we here to procreate and push the species and create legacy in our own right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we out here pushing species.
You know that. Listen, you know that. Come on, man.
Pushing the boat.
For sure. So we're gonna get into the last one of the night. This one is called Murder in the House.
Yeah, man. This all right, so this joint, this past scientist beat. This is another past scientist beat.
And son just disappeared on you? He just vacated? Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Man. Listen, you know what I say? I know the feeling of having a project stuck in limbo. I know that feeling.
Yo, like, and look at, like, the Poly by the Powder Keg it's a dope ass project, man. So I go peep that shit. Like, I got mad shit out too though. Like check my home team brothers, like General Back Pain. Any project he got out, like I'm gonna be on them joints. Killy, any project Killy got out, like I'm gonna be on that joint. Like that's how we work. Onaje, like Onaje Jordan's got some joints coming out soon. Like Alpha 2, actually. Alpha 2's coming out. And I'm on that. So like, what I mean, the home team, like we with it. We talk, we together, like, you know what I mean? Like I talk to General Back Pain like weekly.
Right. Y'all tapped
You know what I'm saying? We got I mean, we got a project called Pork Pie.
I can't wait to hear it. Like you mentioned something about it earlier. I can't wait to hear that shit, bro.
Yeah. Yo, that shit's silly. That shit's fucking silly. You know what I mean?
Let's go. I mean, listen, the way I was going on the Hard Cordial track, bro. Like let's go. If it's more of that, I need some more of that.
This joint gonna fuck you up right here because I ain't taking no prisoners here. So play this joint. Yeah, this shit. Yeah.
It's the final track of the night, ladies and gentlemen. It's MOD, Guru Dane. Chuck Chan came through and gave us one of the best interviews of the year so far. We're going to get into the last track. This is called Murder in the House. It's the gray area. Let's go.
Yeah. A straight shooter, too brutal, truest loop intruder. Put bars where my food is, something real foolish. I be coolin' where that mean Gene Pool is. Got a brood full of sun duelers, making maneuvers. Tearing through this like grills of barracudas, where the bag of loot is. Big like magnitude is. Pugilistic, fist equipped to cripple brittle stooges. No excusing these sharp darts is protruding. Poking pupils in they pupils, ruthless. All spooky for these bums without a blueprint. They try and jack and mooch miraculous mucus. My raps travel, that's bodies in a suitcase. A couple twisted toupees and funeral bouquets. Tossing two in your tunic like touche. I was born a winner, it's never goose eggs. Big Henny bottles grip like a gooseneck. Dime facials get slapped with a rooster. Lil' men clamor by the table on a booster. The pen push charisma, I'm a wizard, you a loser. My head full of venom like follicles on Medusas.
Murder in the house of Charlie Chan. Now I've seen everything.
Did you learn anything that will help, Mr. Chan?
Murder in the house of Charlie Chan. Now I've seen everything.
Are you going to leave now, Mr. Chan?
Yo, he said, I'll toss two through your tunic like touche. Niggas don't even understand, like touche, I got you. Like you thought you had me. Touche, I got you, nigga. Your tunic, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Wow. Wow, some bugged out. Yo, man. This is a great interview, bro. I had a lot of fun doing this.
Most def,
man. A lot of fun doing this, bro. Thank you so much for stopping by, man. Any last shout outs? Let the people know where to find you. Any upcoming projects you want to plug? Now is the time to do it.
Yeah, man. Like me and Squeezy Oblong got a joint popping off real soon. Me and Killer Shoot got a joint popping off real soon. Me and Charles Ferrell got a joint popping off real soon. So I mean, there's a lot of work. There's a lot of work to be had. A lot of work that's gonna be had. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Listen, I always do this little last plant of the flag before we get up out of here. All right. Whoever's listening, y'all stop by tonight. Y'all heard a dope interview. Y'all heard some dope music. You go search this man up, bro. Pay for the fucking music. You understand me? Don't expect the music for free. The music ain't free. You understand? The music is not free. Go to the Bandcamp, hit him up directly, pay for the music. You know what I'm saying? Hit DITCD up, pay for the music. You understand me? We're not selling, we're not giving you the music for free and selling you our personalities. Shut the fuck up with that. Pay for the music. You understand me? If it's dope, if it's crazy like this is, if it's lava like this, nigga, pay for the music. Do me a favor. You understand? Do him a favor because it's only right. If you like it, if you fuck with it, pay for it. If you don't, cool. Keep it pushing because we don't fuck with you anyway. You understand? Yo, Chuck, man, thank you so much for stopping by, bro.
Most def, man. I appreciate you, having me over for
you
real.
You already know, bro. You got to come back. We're gonna start running more bookings in the springtime. Yeah, brother, please come back. And I'm gonna be in contact with you off the behind the scenes anyway because this is a must. We gotta cook. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You already know. For sure. But listen, yeah, I thank you, brother. Once again, thank you for taking the time. I am MOD. Guru Dane is always with me. It's in the gray area. Chuck Chandler with us tonight.
Yo, let me. You know what I'm saying? Because look at whole day today. This was a day where I could, shorty out. I could cook in the lab today and be loud in the crib.
Right.
So I did that, and then I was like, man, I got this interview thing where I'm gonna be sipping beers and shit like that. So, I made it. So
I appreciate it, brother.
Let me do one thing though. So I'm over here writing bars and shit like that. So let me spit a little something.
Please
let me
do.
spit a little something to show. Yeah, I mean.
Please
I said,
do.
legitimate wig splitter. Hoes gaping, you fitted. You idiot with it, soft as velveters. We heavy hitters plus committed go-getters, extra gritty. Get your citadel riddled. I'm here to be little. I could never be little. Till a dick-fed heifer go sit down. Leave him living while I'm living, put a dit down. Complete features a creature to rip a river out. If the kid fib, slap his jib, rip his bib off. Tell him find a tall edifice, do a flip off. Glass house rappers, I'm crushing they plus decor. Wave big sticks, might be Kalishnikov. The rapper ripper, liquor ripping through livers. Ain't a b-boy stance if your tibia's brittle. I keep it well centered, solidified in the middle. Vilified, gorilla, inability to scribble. You know what I mean?
Let's go.
Peace. All right.
Yo.
Yo.
He came through and killed it, ladies and gentlemen.
All
Let's
right.
go. This is the gray area.
Yeah.
Yo, Chuck, I'm going to get with you. Be easy, brother.
Yeah. Peace,
All right,
yo.
peace.
Peace.